I'm not going to wait for them to ask. Good evening, ladybugs and yellow jackets. Welcome to this evening's episode of FAE News here on FAE Productions. I am your host, Fairy Princess Lolly, and tonight I am here with Ion the Leprechaun, and Baron Still, Dorian Gale Still, Count Morbid, and Flora the Fairy, and StormiFae.
Yo!
For whom we can credit tonight's bell activity, and Eladrin the Wildfire Druid. So tonight, you guys, courtesy of Stormy, it's courtesy of Stormy and brought to you by Wednesday, we are going to hump the bell. That's what we're doing.
What? It's hump day!
I know, but I want you to say it.
Hump the bell?
Yeah, but I want you to say it like the camel.
I don't remember that.
No.
I have the image in my head, but no voice.
Hard no.
Hard no.
Oh, hump day.
Hump day. There you go.
You know. Yes. So that is what we're doing tonight with the bell. If you wonder, since we regularly abuse the bell.
Is that what we're doing tonight?
That poor bell. Maybe next year we'll have to figure out something entirely new to do with regards to the bell.
Clean the bell. Let's clean it.
Put the bell through therapy.
It's maybe we could just re-traumatize it for another year.
It's used to it.
Right?
It likes it.
It's pretty gross at this point.
We've Pavlov's the bell into liking it.
Now we're gaslighting it.
Gaslight the bell. That'll be the next one.
Wipe down the bell.
Oh man!
Nothing bad's happened to you, Belle.
Convince it it's already been pressed.
Make it join a cult.
So hello everybody out there as well in the audience. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Before we get into today's show, I do want to give a little bit of a shout out to this week's sponsor, our first sponsor of the evening tonight, and that is the Valkyries Cauldron. And Valkyries Cauldron is there for your spiritual and pagan needs, specializing in intention-infused resin bits and baubles. You can find their information obviously in the ticker and of course in the low bar. Thank you for being one of our Patreon patrons and vendors at our events as well, and sponsoring our show, Valkyries Cauldron. So with that said, that kind of actually rolls us in a little bit to, I have so many things tonight, you guys, that I forgot to put flowers in my hair, but I did make an agenda for myself, a small agenda.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I got to the point of writing things down in an organized fashion. So oh no! That's the thing I forgot. One of the things on the agenda. Now I'm going to have to get up. Oh, that's terrible. Unless Ion wants to get it for me, because it's behind me. it's going to be
okay.
easier for you to get up than for me to get up.
I'll go get it.
Yes, so one of the first things we have to do actually tonight is draw enchanted powers out of the Lament configuration for enchanted items, because I think we have 3 items. Flora, you have an item that we're supposed to enchant tonight, right? You got one at the Fall Fantasy Festival? That's what I thought you said, because you asked me about it. You're on mute.
Mute. Mute.
You're so quiet, we didn't even know. Look at that face.
Kick it. My ship works better when I kick it.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Have you tried blowing
Is it
into
plugged
it?
in?
Have we tried blowing it?
Have you tried interpretive dance?
Yes, Stormy. That's of course what we thought you meant. It is not 8:30, madam.
What? Have you never had a original Nintendo game? You have to blow in the cartridge.
Oh, how old are you?
I mean, to be fair, that is what you do.
I'm Texas Instruments Pong old, so
It's a secret.
Uh-oh.
Never ask
Okay.
if they how old they are.
Morbid just had a ball and cup.
He just had pickup sticks.
Oh,
Pick up
Can you hear me
sticks.
now?
I was lucky for Hoop and Stick, okay? Hoop and Stick was my jam.
I
There you
legit just
go.
thought
But
you
he
were
just threw bones.
What?
Just
Still can't hear me.
All I know is I
No,
can
no,
hear
we
you.
can hear you now. Just we're all
Thank
really
you,
loud
Ion.
too.
welcome back, Flora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Flora.
So, Flora, do you actually have? Did you? I thought you bought an item from one of our vendors. No,
Yeah,
or
for
am I
your
imagining?
birthday.
Oh, what? No,
Well,
that doesn't
best
count.
enchant it.
Not now. Not till I get it.
Fine.
And that's like a whole other month
Do you
away.
want
Why
me
would
to
you
give
even
it to
say-
you?
It's like 2 months away. Why would you even say that to me right now?
I have your present right here. I can see it from where I'm
Shut
sitting.
up, all of
It's
you.
right here.
No. I
This
don't
is
like
the
it. No! Whoa!
Why didn't we know
Oh.
about this sooner, Flora?
I'm not gonna show you. You have to wait.
It's a bag.
You're a bag.
Oh,
Sorry, that-
Bag,
That
It's
was
mac
a
and
reflex. I'm
cheese.
sorry.
bag your
sorry.
face.
Do not talk to her like she's your mother.
Oh, I assure you, that is tame compared to how I talk to my mother.
I don't talk to mine.
Neither
I
do
don't
I,
know.
Stormy.
I don't talk to
By
yours
the way-
either.
By the way, still Dorian,
Wait.
I discovered last week that my mother got her first tattoo.
Nice.
Nice.
Nuh-uh, really?
Yeah.
the
Absolutely?
tramp stamp.
It's funnier when it's Bernie, but Bernie's getting a tramp stamp.
Yeah.
No
on.
question.
What do you mean, Bernie? Bernie,
Captain
What do you-
Bernie.
Captain
Morbid's,
Bernie.
Morbid's dad.
your dad's name is Bernie?
No, his dad's name is Captain. His last name is Bernie.
Bernie. We're calling you Morbid Bernie from now on.
Morbid burning. It's happening.
Actually,
No, yeah.
Morbid is his last name.
Yeah.
His
No,
name is
my first
Albin.
name is Count. Count is my
Morbid
first
is
Yeah,
his
oh,
middle
I-
name.
Yeah, obviously.
Morbid is his middle name.
Count
Bernie
Morbid
is his
Bernie
last name.
and
Yeah, no,
Captain Bernie.
My sire's name, and I don't want to go into the joke for
Okay.
the audience, but my father's name is Bernard Michael.
Bernard.
What's wrong with that?
I'll tell you when you're older.
I don't know either.
But I'll never
I'm
be
try-
as old as you, Morbid.
I'm trying not to break the fantasy right now, Lolly, okay? Okay, let me put it another way without saying
Oh,
anything
look,
out
an
loud.
agenda.
No,
Is this
Without
how
saying
it goes?
anything out loud, his name is Bernard Michael. Guess what my middle name is?
Captain.
Jeff.
Yes,
Captain.
yes, he got it. He was correct. It is Captain.
Okay.
Count Captain Morbid is my full name. Yeah.
Captain.
But it's French though, so it's pronounced Capitan.
That's Spanish or Italian.
So you
I'd
don't
actually-
know either.
No, I mean,
It can
or
be whatever it
Italian.
wants.
Like either or.
Why can't it be both? His mom got around.
Isn't that what either or means? Both? Could be both?
I just
No, either / or means it's either both or it's one of the two.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Did you
It
just
is both
explain
of those
either or
things.
to her?
She seemed confused.
Sweet
Everybody
fuzzy-
drink. She's already drinking.
What?
I don't know. Okay, so item number 1 that we have to enchant tonight, actually, and wait, I should look at my agenda because I wrote things down, so I should make sure I'm doing things in order.
I
Use
don't
the
think
thing
I
you made,
got-
Wally.
What?
Use the thing you made.
This thing! Yay!
Oh, that's kind of
Oh.
What? Broke it.
It's not that long. It's actually it's much shorter.
It's
Let's see.
a lie.
Yes. Okay. I am right now, sticking to the agenda. Although I did forget to do any announcements of any sort, so I might have to circle back to some of that. But Lady Ashlanera's antenna. So her dragonfly antenna were specially made for her from someone in the Enchanted Realms. So tonight we are drawing, because as you guys know, if you purchase from any of our magical fairy market vendors, then we will enchant your item for use in the Hedge game. So this is your fault that I'm singing that song, by the way. Here we
Good
go.
song.
No, I don't like that song, actually. It's just stuck in my head. So the magic power that is now going to be assigned to those antennae is, when activated, this item will look like any other item that a person is expecting to see.
2 small hats.
2 small cats.
It may be helpful to tell them what you are showing them. And I'm laughing at this because they're her antenna. They're on top of her head. So she can activate her antenna to look like anything another person might expect to see, right? Like, are they expecting to see a
What
can
else
of
you
Coke?
expect
There
to
it is on her
see?
head.
Pizza.
I feel like they would
Yeah, on
expect to see antenna on her head, so it feels like a canceled out magic item.
But when it's activated, she can make it look like whatever it is they're thinking to see, right? Like anything that person. So it doesn't matter where the thing is that they're expecting to see. Like if they are expecting to see a book, it'll be like, why is the book on your head, right?
Well, who would expect to see a book on someone's head? That would be something I wouldn't expect to see.
Have you
on
never had to
someone's
work
head.
on your posture for your debutante ball?
It doesn't say that it doesn't say that it is what the person is expecting to see in the place they're expecting to see it. It just says what they're expecting to see. Obviously, being
I
on her head,
see.
it is going to be an uncommon place, but it will be what they expected to see.
It's a look at my hat.
It's like, do you know where my phone is? And
Yes,
it's like, yes,
and-
I do, and it's on my head. Haha, I tricked you.
I'm laughing at the zaniness of the zaniness of where fairy powers are manifesting. Let's see. Okay. And the other thing that we have to, so I will have to put that into the Fae Vault. And the other one we have to do is the baby Amanita that was given to Amanita for her Spore Day, which was made by Whimsical Batty. So, and I'm glad, thank you everybody, by the way, who put more suggestions for me into the Hedge to add for additional magic powers, because as we take magic powers out, we obviously need to replenish them. So I appreciate everybody that has left comments in the Hedge to that regard. All right, Amanita, if you are out there and you are listening, your baby Amanita allows the bearer to squeeze through any opening.
Just like prom night.
Well, probably not your prom night, but I understand that you get the joke.
I just got it.
After weeks of Dorian saying that, you just now got it.
I was gonna say
I think
the
I
one
just
time
now
Morbid
heard
gets
it too for the first time, and it registered.
Oh man. Okay, here we go. Amanita.
For the record, several weeks is not the longest it's ever taken her to get something.
It's true. Most of my math tests took a while. Anything with math.
What
Well,
even
that's-
is math?
A
math
lot.
is a difficult and very adverse type of magic. Did you say stupid?
Yes.
Just slid that right on in there. So
Just like prom night.
no, shut up, Morbid. Stop stealing Dorian's line.
Rude.
Exactly.
I'll have you know I've been stealing that line for 2 decades now.
I Is that true, Dorian? Did you steal it from Morbid, who stole it from you?
No.
He stole it?
I've been stealing it for 2 decades.
It was always your line, and he just stole it from you.
A lot of his work is mine.
So, okay. I am putting this into the comments section for you guys. It is the link if you guys want to submit magic powers to put into the lament configuration for when we draw them, because our next event is coming up this weekend. We are going to be doing magic wand duels at the Wizard Express. in
Woo-woo!
Davis. Yes, on Saturday and Sunday. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Lauer and
And-
I will be there.
Just Lauer, no Talon.
I think Talon has to work and he can't get out of it.
Oh.
Talon has a job now?
Talon has a full-time job and is a full-time college student now.
That's a lot.
How can
I'm
you do
against
both?
that.
That all happened
Him having
so
a job or
fast.
being a college student.
He got his
being a
age
college
waiver
student-
and-
And having a full-time job seems very difficult.
yeah,
It's been done.
I'm doing it now.
All these things that you guys have to, hoops you have to jump through in the human world just to be able to get along. I don't like it.
I'm not a fan either.
I started college and
No,
then
I
I
mean, you're
realized
actually a fairy, not a fan.
I started college and then I realized everything I wanted to learn I could learn on YouTube. So I decided to save the money.
Yeah, college is just so that you have a fancy piece of paper to say that I know this thing,
Yeah.
which you can also print out on YouTube.
Yeah. So my problem was YouTube didn't exist then.
This is true.
Well, and you've really made your degree work for you.
He went to the original Oxford when it was built.
That was a long time ago.
Well, I have been to the Bird and Baby, yeah. The pub where Tolkien and C.S. Lewis used to meet.
No.
What
What's it
happened to our
called? The
agenda?
Verdant Baby?
What
Well,
is
but
This is
it's-
on the agenda.
The actual name,
the agenda? To
the
mess up
actual
the
name of the
agenda.
pub, actual name of the pub is the Eagle and Child, but people refer to it as the Bird and Baby.
I see how that's connected.
I don't.
It's emblematic.
You don't see how Eagle
Apparently-
and Child is connected to Bird and Baby.
Oh, no, I understand. I thought you said verdant, not bird and.
To be fair, I heard burning baby.
Much better pub.
Is it Halloween yet? Oh,
Made sense
mean,
to me.
it makes sense once I understand the words you're saying, but I didn't understand what a verdant baby and an eagle had to do with each other at all.
Because it was burning baby.
So, oh no, I forgot another thing. You want
Is
to
it
get
that-
it for me, Ion? I forgot everything today. Like, I remembered an agenda, but everything relevant to what is on the agenda is just not within my reach.
What is it I'm getting?
You have to go out into the library by the middle bookcase, and you have to get the trophy for the Applebash champion.
You have
Which
to
I
do a
think-
dance, the secret handshake,
Nice shirt, Morbid.
pull out the
Thank you.
fourth book
you.
on the left.
Well, there's several shelves, so the fourth book on the left on what shelf? I mean,
you
you
might
have
have
more
a spider
specific.
web on you.
And also, so,
What?
well,
Oh,
okay, what?
What?
So this is
Huh?
like the, no, oh my God. Stop. Everybody's like, what? Huh? Ah, okay.
Sorry,
Okay,
I didn't
so,
hear you.
no. I don't like any of you.
You love us.
You know it.
Like a bullet in the head. So, okay. So, as you guys know, Applebash was at the beginning of the month, and that we had games all weekend long, for which everybody was able to earn dross for every time they participated in something. And so it took me a minute, but I finally got all of the draws tallied for everybody that was there and participated. And I have our winners. And so I was going to do the top 3 winners, but I discovered that we actually have more than 3 winners, which is for first, second, and third place. So so I decided that even though I only have the first place trophy here, there are going to be some prizes going out for the second and third place folk. And I just want to start. So our third place winner for the whole weekend for all of the games was Kamar at 46 dross earned over the course of the entire weekend. So congratulations, Kamar. Everybody show your love. Clap, clap, golf clap, golf clap. Or what? Yeah, thank you. Round of applause. Yes, thank you, Ion. Let's see. And then second place is where we actually have a 3-way tie, which is very impressive. So the 3-way tie for second place at 47 points, so 1 more dross than third place, was between Edwin the Goblin, Phoenix Rainbow Light, and Veer. You guys, all 3 of you, congratulations on making second place. And I don't know what I'm going to do for your guys' third and second place prizes yet, but there will be something, and I will probably talk about them possibly on next week's show if there is a show next week, which I will get to in a minute. But first place prize, everybody, which is for this, which was our cool dragon trophy. I guess I should maybe embiggen it. I don't know. Where's my embiggen thing? Oops, so you guys can't see me. Oh, yay! So it was the cool red dragon on the crystal in the egg, and this is our first place trophy. And Erwina, Dame Erwina Ocean Mist, congratulations, you are the winner. I hope that this will actually kind of brighten your week, because I know that you've been struggling a little bit and having some tough times. So that will be yours here soon, and I will draw an enchanted power for it here in just a second. Your total though was a whopping 65 dross, so you really got out there and participated in everything, and I commend you on doing that. And as a magic power for your first place trophy,
It's a tiny piece of paper.
It's a tiny piece of paper. Congratulations. Yes, let's see. When activated, this item projects a dot of light onto something you can see. Oh God, it's got laser eyes.
Sounds like fun.
Drives cats mad.
Yeah, having a good old time.
And the Herald.
Oh, I'd be pranking people during dinners. You'd be wondering where the assassins are.
It's a good way to get me to attack somebody's face.
Yes.
There's a dot on their forehead, and Stormy just yay!
I'm getting a laser pointer immediately.
Okay, so the dot can be any size or color, but otherwise
Any
does
size?
Yeah. I guess so. Maybe like a theatrical spotlight.
Fills the room.
Any size. I just want to be clear.
Yes.
Can the whole world see it? She asked for no reason.
It says, here's what it says. When activated, the item projects a dot of light onto something you can see. The dot can be any size or color, but otherwise does not harm them.
So it has
But it can be any size.
that you can see. So it's the extent of your vision.
Yeah. The epicenter can totally be within the extent of my vision. I'm just clarifying. In case
I need to go to space real quick. No reason.
We can see the moon. We can make the moon
is now purple.
You can make them. Wow.
I'm just saying, there's some
I
mad
approve of
pranking
that color.
involved there.
Absolute lack of limits on this ability.
Any size.
That's what
Gave
it
us too much
says.
freedom.
I don't know who came up with this one, but
It doesn't specify brightness, though.
So I love when things are worded this way.
Weaponized dragon.
Okay.
Our
so
playtest
this
script really let us down here.
is- Let's see. Okay, I have to just write on
For the
here.
record, that was my suggestion.
Good.
Excellent.
Oh man, good job, Ion.
Any size.
It
Yeah, but
doesn't
it's not.
specify brightness.
You don't get.
Any size, any color.
I'm just saying, you don't get the dot creator, Dorian. It's going to Dame Ocean Myth.
But I know that it exists.
Yes. And now what? Now you're just on a hunt to try to
Hey,
find a way.
no,
She'll
I'm just
never give
saying.
it to you. It's her prize.
I know a thing. I know
Yeah.
a thing can exist.
And now you are out to wreak havoc with
And
that
now
knowledge.
Dorian can whisper in her ear.
I was gonna say, like, Dorian can just tell her to do things, right?
If an object can be enchanted once, a new object can be enchanted similarly.
One might have to quest specifically for that, though.
Who can say
But-
what one might do?
So yeah, weaponized dragon. I suppose that is kind of redundant.
Sometimes people lose stuff. It's weird.
I,
Your reaction made that awesome.
so
I mean,
unseemly.
it depends on your definition of harm, I suppose.
Also,
one
you
of the
could shine
suggested-
it on somebody who knows about it, and they could pretend like it hurts them, and then everybody else would be scared of it.
Is one of the
How many times can it do it?
It can do it until it runs out. So
What does
I
that
guess
mean?
well, normally
It's got a
that's
battery.
based on the value of the item, and so
Can it do it more than once?
yeah, maybe like I guess I would place the value of the item around 3 uses before refill is needed on the enchantment.
It's a dragon flashlight.
Sometimes people grant favors. All right. What's next on your agenda?
Oh,
It's not a
yay.
flashlight, by the way, because it doesn't say it's a dot of light. It just says it's a dot of color.
Yes.
I mean, color is
So,
light,
it-
though.
No.
Yes, please explain that to Ion. Please.
It's in fact not.
Oh,
You
look, an
cannot see
agenda.
color without light.
But the potential here might have
Well,
gotten cooler.
That's true. That's true because in order to see, you need light. But if in a completely dark room, if something were red, you wouldn't know.
Unless you're a cat.
If you suddenly had a spot, that's because they can see.
The
more
look on
light
your
than you
face,
can.
Stormy.
So next on Yon agenda is actually not this. This is what is next on the agenda. So for the drawing for last week, and that was from the Fairy Artificer, and it's the amazing, cool winged flower crown. We had a lot of entries actually for this
Oh
one too.
yeah.
Yeah, super cool flower crown. Yes,
Who's the red
so
vendor?
and I guess I'm gonna choose these colors
Are you?
for tonight. Why not? You want me to choose something different?
No way, man. Do it. Do you?
Purple.
Rainbow.
I feel like someday we have a
Rainbow.
vendor.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, we do. Okay, rainbow.
Ah.
Here it is. For the cool flower crown. Yes. Congratulations. You are the winner of the amazing. Man, so close, rainbow. Woo-wee. Yes, you are the winner. Congratulations. And Flora will probably be reaching out to you to get all of that information squared away, so we can get it for you. And then, with that said, it's 8:09. That means it's time to actually talk to our vendor.
Woo.
But I
Oops,
don't see.
not yellow.
I don't see our vendor down there. Oh wait, I do. I do see our vendor.
They
Yay.
just sent me a message saying that they were there.
Yay.
Woo-woo.
Found them.
Found them. Hello. You are on mute. Now you are not.
I am not. Hi. Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing
It's an
well.
owl.
Welcome back to the show.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me back. It was really fun last time, so I was
Yeah.
really thrilled when I got invited again. Hi.
Well, please, if you will, for all anybody new out there in our audience who has not had the amazing opportunity to meet you and see your work yet, please introduce yourself to our audience and tell us who you are and what you do.
Okay. I am Brooke Duckart. I make primarily, I make a lot of things, but primarily I make these little air plant holders, but they're like monster characters that just kind of.
I remember you.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Hi again.
Hi.
Yeah. So currently, I've been doing a lot of pumpkins because, obviously the season is upon us.
Spooky season.
So little
Oh my god.
pumpkin ones.
I have been loving seeing everything you've been posting.
Oh, thank you so much.
Little
This
candy
one,
corn.
this is Rufus the Goofus Gourd, and this is the giveaway. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not, but this is the
Not
giveaway.
Rufus the
yet.
Doofus?
This is the giveaway for
What? Oh,
tonight.
well, we will come back to Rufus then.
Yeah. Yeah. So I make
I just like his name, Rufus the Goofus.
I know. It seems like
Rufus the
that may
Goofus Gourd.
already.
I thoroughly
actually-
enjoyed posting about it. In our little...
I ask my followers for names for a lot of these, so that I can't even take credit for that. That was a follower that was like Rufus the Goofus Gourd, and I was like, yes, yes, that is the name for sure. So
Rhymes are fun.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I do that. I also the last time I was on, I didn't know how much I could speak about it because I had stepped away for like a personal journey on my art. But I am a part-time artist at Leica Animation Studio as well. So I'm half-time making these crazy planter creatures and then half-time working at Leica. I'm a hair and fur fabricator.
Oh,
That's
wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How does that work exactly?
How does that work?
Yeah.
I
It's
worked it out so
healthy.
that I'm there midweek, and it works out. I'm just helping out right now.
So you're local to my basic area, I would assume.
Where are you at?
I'm in Portland.
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, I'm out in Hillsboro.
A buddy of mine from a guy I used to be friends with. A guy I knew in high school works for Leica.
I just
It's a fun
how
place
do
to work.
how do you
Oh, I bet.
fabricate hair and fur?
It depends on the
Mix?
film. Every single film we approach it differently. So I actually started. So I was at full time at Leica for like 8 years.
Oh,
which was
wow.
awesome. Yeah. So and then I stepped away for 1 year to just kind of go on an adventure and do my own thing. And that's actually when the first interview that I had with you was like right when I had stepped away to do my own personal thing for a year. And then, yeah, so it was going well. And then they reached out saying they needed some help. And I was like, yeah, if we can make it work out so that I can continue to also work on my stuff, then that's how the part-time thing worked.
That's awesome.
Yeah, really awesome. That is so cool of them to do.
Well, and great for you to also agree to do because they get the benefits of you part time and you still get to do all
Aw.
your art part time.
You're so sweet. Yes, that's true.
What are the most recent Leica movies? Because I thought there was one, but I was thinking of one, but I don't think it's actually Leica.
So I was there for like I've been there for 8 years. I started at the very tail end of the Box Trolls.
Mhm.
So the Box Trolls is one. My main beginning of a movie was Kubo and the Two Strings,
It's a great one.
and then worked on Missing Link. Was probably is our most recent.
It's a lot of
And then,
fur, so good job.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I hand cut a lot of well, actually on Kubo I hand cut a lot of monkey's fur, and then on Missing Link I primarily worked on what we called the cowl, which is like just the neck area, which was all these polyurethane pieces that I had to make sure were in a loop so that when it moved it condensed and stretched. And there's a lot of, it's not just fur, it's a lot of engineering and trying to figure out how to make the puppet work. So was
Oh, I
it's a
bet.
challenging job, but it's really fun and
I have
rewarding.
a random question.
Yeah.
Did you make your earrings?
Yes. I've been making my earrings since I was 16. I stretched
Nice.
my ears myself and started making my own earrings.
Jeez. I have to say, I'm actually kind of impressed. Like, as I'm listening to you talk, I'm looking at everything behind you, and
Way ahead of you.
look how organized it is. What? She's like,
This is my
I'm this
kitchen.
amazing artist, and look at here's all my beautiful sculpting. But
Thank
my
you. Thank you. That's
workspace
so
does
sweet.
not look like that.
This is not my
Yeah.
workspace. This is my kitchen table. This is my kitchen table.
Being cleaner than Very Princess Polly is kind of a low bar. Or as organized
You be
workspace.
quiet, down, Morbid.
Nope.
Artists
I mean-
are not clean.
No, my work area is a
Creativity is
complete mess
messy.
right now. A creative chaos. as
Yeah.
I like.
Yes.
Creative chaos. I'm gonna steal that. Thank you.
Yep.
That's how I live my life.
It's a way to live.
Do you grow the plants yourself that you use in your art, or do you
No.
use?
No, I definitely buy them wholesale. Various places. There's a lot of places on Etsy and just online and stuff like that you can get a bulk of them. And then when I sell an Airy Beast, the plant is just a thank you gift that I include. I'm just actually selling the sculpture because I can't promise that the plant will always arrive perfect.
That's part of its charm.
Yeah.
I have a feeling with those, though, if it shows up dead, it adds more.
Yeah. Especially
yeah.
around Halloween.
Right?
Halloween is the best
I couldn't
season
think of
if
the
one
words.
ends up dead. It looks like a zombie.
I
Well,
meant
no,
to do
succulents
that.
are stalwart.
Oh, I love them so,
So these are
much.
air plants. They're
Oh, nice.
rootless, soilless. They just plop. They just plop in.
Huh.
They're so weird. I think they're magic. I don't understand them.
That
They
you
prob-
just soak them like every other week.
I'd still forget.
I do. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it showed up dead because basically that's how it'll probably end
Did you
up if
kill
I'm
your,
there anyway. Like if it just arrives dead, it's already like that. Actually, that makes me feel a little morally less complicated, right?
At least somebody else killed it. It wasn't you this time.
Yeah.
If there's ever concern, like if you are like you do not have a green thumb, you have a purple thumb, you kill everything. I also give an option of I will make a fake one, and then it will
Oh.
always be living for you.
That's
It's
awesome.
so cute. Oh, cool. What's this?
Yeah, what are
So
you doing?
I have a couple of really fun custom orders, and this was actually a colleague from back in college reached out to me, and she's like, "Hey, do you do character maquettes? Because I have this character that I want to like go and present and kind of get, the whole thing you do when you're trying to like start something with your character lineup and whatnot." So she asked me if I did character maquettes, and I was like, I've never actually done one, so I was a little hesitant, but she was like, "Do it," and I was like, "Okay." So
I like that you guys whispered it.
it was kind of secretive, to be honest. But so I tried it, and it's a humanoid character, and I'm having a blast. So yeah.
Those are
That's what
so
that is.
cute.
So these actually, I'll show you.
I love those guys with their big old teeth.
So I have a couple of these.
Pizza?
They're
Is that pizza?
That was pizza.
that was pizza.
Pizza.
So I
Oh my
have
god,
these.
these are cute.
I have a couple of these in the shop that are just I make them in a solid color, and then you can buy them as is, or
Purple.
you can add on a paint option. It was my attempt at making a broader price range so that everything wasn't like up
Smart.
like this. Yeah, thank you. You guys have better vocabulary for it. But so I made solid color ones, and you can buy them as is, or add on a paint or a prop add on. So
A
Can
prop?
you,
It's
Can
got
you
a
add a
hairdryer.
chicken?
Say that again?
Well,
Did you
you
say
added chicken. Yeah.
Can you just make a chicken?
Added chicken.
I was wondering if any of them can have braces.
I could totally.
Oh, that'd be cute.
I'm a fabricator, man. I can, yeah.
I love
chicken.
I love the way you say it because it sounds like your class in Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm a fabricator. Yeah. Totally. I got chrome paint. I got the materials. I can do this.
Oh, I love the candy corn. Yeah.
Yes.
I call those ones trick or treaters.
I love all the mismatched eyes and the sideways teeth and everything about how cute they are.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
Yeah, I
they
appreciate
kind of and
this was my announcement.
hopefully they also kind of remind me in a very good way of like mimics from D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as far as the teeth and eyes and looking like perhaps it's a mundane object that has come alive and wants to eat you.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Oh yeah, no.
Thank you.
If you're not familiar with them, you will enjoy any Google of Dungeons and Dragon mimics.
Mimics. That's cool.
I want
Thank
one
you.
of these as Stormy.
Oh,
He's got such little hair.
Yeah, I like to ask what air plant looks best in it, because I mean that's the whole thing. It's open, like whatever air plant can go in there. And at the end of this video, actually, I show. I have a couple collectors that put them in the kitchen, so they started putting toothpicks, and I was like, that is a cool idea. Okay,
That little tiny hair is way too cute.
yeah.
it's like a little 2K.
It is. This is little tiny hair.
Yeah.
What?
So this is exciting.
So cool.
So
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
I make everything, like everything that I've made so far is one-offs. It's a one of a kind. It's hand sculpted, hand painted. I don't do any molding and casting. However, I had such a great, like so many people reached out to me about this Cthulhu that I was just like, okay, I got to figure this out. So I reached out to a really good friend of mine, also a former Lycan, and he's going to help me break it up into parts, and we're going to mold and cast the Cthulhu. But I'm going to do it a little bit differently with like a magnetic front with some tentacles too that kind of reach under and hold the plant in, because if you have this right now, it's tension plant, like it's just a tension fit.
Mhm.
And if you, for whatever reason, maybe you have a purple thumb, like we just talked about, don't water it as often as you should. It might shrivel a little bit and then it would just like plop out. So my idea is that the magnetic tentacles will kind of clip on and hold the plant in no matter how well you take care of your plant.
And help you have tentacles when you definitely kill it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it will look good. I'm
Just
going to
holding
try
it
to make it
down.
look good without plant too, just in case you just give up.
If I get a Cthulhu one and then I kill it, do I get a claim that I killed Cthulhu?
You beat the
Yes.
Elder God.
Sorry.
Yes.
By the way, I love when you refer to yourself and a fellow person as lichens, because it makes me think of like fungi and moss.
Yes. Yeah, we refer to ourselves as lichens.
Is that really how you
Any-
pronounce that? It is lichen. It's not lichen or something weird like that.
Oh, correct.
I always thought it was lichen.
Well, it's because you've only read it. You haven't heard it said.
Exactly.
What
I
about
like
what
how
about
all of them
a
are sitting in your awesome wood pile.
lycanthropes?
Lycanthropes.
Like and subscribe.
Like the one giant eye and a bunch of teeny tiny ones.
Eat a teeny baby eyes.
I love that.
Oh, I love the one-eyed one.
Little
So
cyclops.
cute. I love Cyclops things.
That was Ghost.
I don't know why.
That one was named Ghost. I like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I very rarely. So I'll do Cyclops ones every once in a while. But overall, my pieces have 3 or up eyes. I very, very rarely ever do 2 eyes. Very rarely.
So can I ask a question? Just how did you find your particular artistic style?
So I have always kind of drawn monsters and creatures as a kid and all that kind of stuff. But I will say that Airy Beasts came out of me working at Leica in the hair and fur fabrication department for 8 years. And I really wanted to make something outside of work. But I didn't want to make any more hair because at the end of the day, I was like, I just don't want to make hair, but I wanted to make characters. And at the time that I was struggling with this, kind of like, I want to find something, I was obsessed with, I had found out about air plants and I had a whole collection of them and I loved them. And it just kind of like came together. And then I challenged myself. I was like, oh, you know, it's so hard. You have a full work day of creative work. And I still feel creative, but I get home and I'm just so tired. And I was like, oh, no, I need to do this. So I'm going to challenge myself. So I actually started the whole Airy Beast like origin story. It starts with me challenging myself to a 365-day project. And I was like, I am going to make a little monster air plant holder every single day for a whole year.
All that fur does sound stressful, like you were really being harried.
Super harried. Super harried.
I guess I just find it so cute. And sometimes I feel like artists struggle to find their own particular voice in whatever medium they're doing. And I just wonder, like, kind of how did these just sort of develop during that year when they were, oh, look at this cool one. It's like that was
an homage to Coraline.
Coraline, yeah.
Mm-hmm. YB, the other YB.
By the way, I saw an image go by, which was actually one of the questions that I was going to ask, which was about glow in the dark.
Mm-hmm. All the eyes and teeth are glow in the dark.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, it's just an extra. I love the way the glow in the dark paint bakes. It just looks more like a tooth and an eye, and then I just, the glow in the dark is just a bonus. It's so cool.
So I always have a problem where I forget that I have glow in the dark things until I
These little guys would haunt you.
Yeah.
Or bring you joy. You turn off the light and you're like, oh,
The
No joy.
I remember you.
I'm gonna pop over to your Etsy store here really quick and take a look at that so we can see what you have up.
Yeah, I have a couple just simple pumpkins, and I think there's only three of the haunted second batch, the second harvest, as I say. The second harvest is still.
Oh, you have stickers too, and pins. What?
Yeah. Oh, I have a question for you guys.
Wait, for us?
This just sparked this. I remember it now. When you said pins and stickers. Okay. I have never done a legitimate, like, full-on market before, but I am going to do my first one. I'm going to do the Portland Night Market in December, the December 1st through 4th. So it's holiday. This is going to be my first market, and I know that you guys are over the top familiar with this situation. What sells the best? What should I make?
Oh my goodness, you have no idea.
Help me.
You will have no idea. You will think that, this is going to be what's going to sell. And you will spend hours and hours. I know, I'm not helping you.
Oh, don't get nightmares.
No, you just uncorked Flora is what happened.
Okay.
I actually said more than 2 words. You'll spend hours thinking that this is the item that's going to sell. Okay, whichever item you think is not going to sell, that's the one you make lots of.
Oh my man. I mean, that's the same way with the Etsy shop.
Seriously.
I'll make something and I'm like, this is it. Everybody's going to want it. And that is the one thing that just sits there forever.
Yeah,
and
my first event, the tea bags, the tea bag bookmarks that I made, I sold out. So I spent, my whole dedication was to those damn tea bags.
So,
and I sold like 1 or 2 the next event.
So,
Yeah,
so
I'd say just make a variety of everything.
Yeah.
See what sells. Have a variety of prices as well,
And do square, like have some sort of card reader.
yep, yeah.
can
so the
these
night
also
market is-
work?
Oh, sorry.
Can
Go
these
ahead,
also
Morbid.
work as Christmas ornaments?
Yes.
Things that are maybe stocking
Last
stuffer
year-
size or Christmas
last year I
ornament
made-
size.
Oh, say that again. Sorry.
Things that are maybe stocking stuffer size or Christmas ornament size. I was thinking, well, when we went to the night market a couple years ago, we had a gathering there, and it was pretty big, like really big, actually. And so
Mhm.
I'm
really scared.
Yeah, no, I was thinking though, if you want an idea of maybe what to make or price points, you could look back through your Etsy sales and then sort of, just like see what was most popular or see what things are, favorited there as well. So that's an idea to maybe give you some context for what you're looking
Yeah,
to
that's
do.
great.
You're
I think
gonna do great.
I think maybe you
Thank
should
you.
bring a black light so you can show that they glow.
Yeah,
That's true. That's a good point. I'll bring my I'll
Also,
bring a UV and a
in
blacklight.
Totally.
general, anything for like general population. So everyone likes cute things,
Oh, it's
and
Portland.
anything that like kids like. So if you're ever in an event where there's kids running around, like try and like get them to get their parent to buy something.
Just lure the children over.
Yes,
get the parents
exactly.
Over.
And then
Also,
he'll be
I
like,
mean,
"Mom,
it's-
I need this," and it's
It
like,
doesn't work for me.
And
Yeah.
honestly, your stuff
I must be a
is
cold-hearted
adorable.
Thank
Like,
you.
I want to buy absolutely everything that I've seen, and I know a lot of other people are going to feel that
You're
way
gonna
too.
be really successful.
I think your stuff's gonna do really well.
Oh gosh, yes.
Thank
It's
you.
Portland, yo. Portland's
I
weird.
need that.
Rainbow. There, when we were there, there was that giant rainbow. Do you guys remember?
Mhm.
And everybody took pictures under it.
I
And
wasn't-
it's
This was
Portland.
pre-Flora.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. We love you though, Flora.
Oh, it was fun.
Come to the December one, guys. Come say hi.
So
I've been pushing for it.
I know. I was just actually thinking that, Dorian. I was thinking, well, you've kind of been
It was a lot of
poking
fun.
You've been poking and prodding me to let's do something down that direction again. So I was looking at the calendar while we were talking. And the first weekend of December, because you said it was, Brooke, you said it was the first through the weekend of the 1st through the 4th. Well, the first is a Thursday, so the second is Friday, then it's the 3rd and 4th, which are Saturday and Sunday. So the first Friday of December will be a hedge gathering because it's first Fridays are the hedge games, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that Saturday, we could maybe organize another live gathering and then roll into the night market in the evening.
The funny thing is, if I remember,
Say hi.
if I remember, us going to the night market was actually an accident because that's not the event we were going to. It was
You're
like
not wrong.
Yeah, it was.
We were
was
going
like,
to the Festival of Lights after
Yes.
having a game at Guardian, and we
Yes.
saw the night market because we couldn't figure out what street to turn down, and we went to the night market.
we
and it was
literally ended
amazing.
up at the night market by accident.
That's such a
which is
great
the best way to
happenstance.
get there.
How cool
Well,
is
no.
that?
And I think and part of it was like I went in to use the restroom or something because I think people were hanging out
Their
outside.
bathrooms were posh.
Yeah.
You're like, guys, this stuff in
We got
here is
pictures
awesome.
taken in
No,
one of the
and I-
booths. We had a blast.
I'd actually been there once or twice, but like I think like Lolly and other people were hanging outside, and I came out and went giant rainbow, and like everyone just went whoosh. I was like, they have a giant rainbow inside, and everyone just darted in.
Okay, so a giant rainbow in my booth. That's what I need
Well,
to
I'm
do.
just saying that it's Portland, and so rainbows seem to go over well in
Yeah.
Portland. So
Oh yeah, we're hella gay.
I want to see a rainbow pumpkin, like where each little part of the pumpkin is.
That would be rad.
Yeah.
That's
So-
It could be a pumpkin eating a rainbow.
Your solid color ones, you could make a little rainbow.
Or one barfing a rainbow.
Barfing. Yeah, the pumpkin.
The pumpkin. Bleh.
Good idea.
Yeah. So when I made a whole bunch of these like solid ones, I made a whole like array of them, and then I made one in the center that was like all rainbow.
I feel like
And I made
just
disco ball. I made rainbow disco balls.
So cute.
Yeah, that'll sell.
I feel like
they went fast, so that was nice.
Oh, I bet.
But yeah,
Well-
selling in front of people, like in person, I'm just like, oh, okay.
Your stuff will speak for itself.
You won't get used to it. You'll have anxiety every show. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool.
Just not a helper today.
I would also recommend for your first,
I love the honesty.
your first
welcome.
booth, try to have like a variety of price points. So like have expensive stuff up for sure, but also have stuff that's like in the like $5 to $15 range.
Yeah.
Because then people who like are maybe non-committal, it's like, I don't know if I want to buy like, you know, the $100 or the $50 thing. They can be like, well, I can justify spending $15 on this, and then they'll be hooked.
And the more other people see them walking around with your stuff, the more they're going to be like, oh, what was that booth? That's adorable.
Okay, cool.
So
And
don't
then they'll
hand
check
people
out your
bags.
Etsy or your whatever, however else you sell.
That's true.
Yep,
Yeah, and
definitely
you
have business cards.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
So they
gonna
can
just
find
send
your
you
stuff.
messages constantly over the next like 2 months.
Do it. Flood me.
Of
I
everything.
need
that
all
you-
the advice, please. I'm so
brutally
nervous about
honest
it. It's
advice,
ridiculous.
but it's gonna be advice.
I'm just going to send you random emails in the hope that you'll become my pen pal.
Let's do it.
Share
I'm
this
in.
5 times.
I mean,
Why
guys.
is Dorian emailing me again?
So I'm gonna ask you to show us one more time what our prize is for this
Oh,
week,
yeah.
Brooke. And during this time, if those of you out there in the audience would like to make suggestions in the comments of what this week's magic word should be, please do so
yeah.
now. Yeah, I know, this week's magic word. So here we go. Here it is. Now is that time.
Rufus
And
the
tell us
Goofus.
its name again.
Rufus the Goofus Gourd.
Rufus the
Oh,
Goofus
you are going to
Gourd.
sell out like gangbusters.
I'm just saying his
So
name
its
is
tongue and
almost-
its teeth and its eyes are super shiny, and the rest of the pumpkin has like a really like a semi-matte shine finish.
And
I
what
mean,
is
this is a
the
town that has spooky stuff up year round.
What was that?
This is a town that has spooky stuff up year round.
That's right.
Like,
St. Helens?
no. What?
Oh, Portland?
Yes, Portland is weird and creepy. Catch up.
Oh, hold on.
I mean, we do have Halloween
This is
town
what
in
I
St.
should
Helens.
do.
You're right about that.
I love that it's a
Yeah.
Portland show.
Oh, it's totally different now. Hold on. Gotta get. What kind of music should
I'd want to get a bunch of them and then trade their hats around depending on the day.
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
If you had a bunch of them, I would come over to your home and I would trade them around without
you would.
telling you. That way I could gaslight you about who had what.
I would also do that
That's
to
pretty
you.
good. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Oh,
Oh, that one
Now
is.
I need air plants. Thanks a lot.
They're so fun. They're so fun.
I just
You
started
already
keeping
have a
succulents
lovely
alive.
little collection that's on your that's up there in your window, right?
I know,
the
but
dishes
they're all succulents because those things can live in Pepsi. Like they don't need
Honestly,
attending to.
So I would say that these air plants do better, a little bit better with drought.
Oh,
They
good.
don't- A little bit better with drought. Because
They
what
thrive on
Welcome to
neglect.
my house.
what often kills them is somebody will soak them like they're supposed to, but then they don't like shake out. You have to shake out the extra water,
if you
I mean,
shake
you
it
have-
3
and then you should put it like upside down on a towel and let it dry before you would return it back to this
That's
guy.
so many steps. It's practically cooking.
I'll have you know that I successfully
Oh my god.
I successfully made banana bread the other week.
in the
You did
microwave.
not. It was in the microwave.
I did.
All right, you don't need me large.
Oh, sorry.
I'm like, I'm done.
Make me smaller, God.
I did
I feel the
About
same
market.
way.
I'm like,
Big
don't look at
ends.
me.
And it
Flora
wasn't in the
survives
microwave.
every time.
No, I
feel
don't. I
like
die a
that's
little
true
on
at
the
all.
inside.
What?
How is it
Ooh.
not in the microwave?
I
It
forgot to
wasn't in the
mention-
microwave, but all of the ingredients were pre-mixed.
Was it just a mix that you put water in and then you put it in the oven?
No, I had to put more than just water. Thank you very much. I don't know why you have to
Did you have to
minimize
put
my
banana in it?
accomplishment, okay?
It was, yes, she had to put banana, oil, and egg in it.
That's impressive then. That's cooking.
Oh, I'm
It was
proud of
basically
you.
like a boxed cake mix.
It was
you
more
guys-
than water.
I've seen her start a
Hey,
fire
look!
on the
A
stove with
vendor!
water. So like, for real, that's a big accomplishment. Good job, Lolly.
Thank you. Thank you for recognizing my accomplishment.
I mean, banana bread is hella gross. So I mean,
Wrong.
I can't eat that.
wow.
But
I love banana
I
bread.
can't win for losing over here.
Bananas are terrible.
I love
Wrong.
bananas.
Well, bananas are terrible, but banana bread is very good.
No, that's what I hate about bananas is when they get super ripe and like their stuff synthesizes down into all those banana sugars and tastes like thick banana goo. I hate
Banana
that.
sugars.
Yes. I want like unripe green ass bananas, the kind that take all the saliva out of your face when you bite into them. That's what I'll eat.
Your opinion gets worse and worse by the minute.
I watched Stormy's face as she rejoined the conversation.
I'm saying.
What happened? What's going on?
What is going on?
I don't. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna go through, and I'm going to read the suggestions for.
Wait. Oh, that's right. We were doing magic words.
Can
Yeah, for magic words.
Can I just share 4 suggestions just based on tonight that I would?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, you
I
get to
mean-
pick in the
Yeah,
so.
you get to pick. So if you have one that you want, you can just be like, "This is what I want it to be."
Well, I want the comments to choose. But I
Okay.
just want to add 4 to the comments, and then we'll kind of like mull and see. But
Okay.
prom night,
Prom night.
Oh, somebody was watching the beginning of the show.
burning baby,
I like that one.
I told you that's what it was called.
any size, and then the 4th one is banana sugars. So
Any size has to be my favorite.
just
The
I vote
Just
for
adding those.
lichen.
what was it?
Burning baby. That would be a
Lichen.
rad bar.
I
You know it would.
suggested LICHEN as one of the words. Yeah.
Ooh, everybody's getting
I-
really excited about banana
so-
sugars.
So if you go to
And
a
any
bar
size.
called
Any
Burning
size.
Baby, you know
Burning
the dude who
Baby.
owns that bar is cool.
I mean, it
Right?
depends on your definition of cool, I think.
I know he's got a sense of humor at least.
Or
Or he's
he
a psychopath.
really doesn't.
Yeah.
Just a fan of those dead baby jokes.
Either way, that drink will fuck you up.
He lost a child in a fire and he just like makes everybody feel bad about it.
Oh my god.
No! None of us needed to go there. No.
I love it.
Don't encourage that.
I'm sorry, I love morbid
Don't-
humor.
don't
I
encourage
thought
that.
you would enjoy morbid humor as well.
Morbid
Yeah.
only enjoys
I'm just
morbid
imagining
humor. His own
The
anytime
humor.
humor part.
tourists-
Morbid's
part,
Morbid's
yeah.
humor is so morbid that it goes all the way back around to not being humorous.
I'm ironic. I'm hipster ironically morbid. I'm Portland morbid.
You just imagine anytime a tourist comes in and goes, "Oh, where'd you get your name for a bar?" And he just deadpan goes, "My baby," and then says nothing else.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine how well that bar would do then?
So well.
So
It would be,
All you
it
would-
would be over
all you
under
would have to do
hipsters,
is-
though.
All you have to do is say her name was Judy,
right.
Damn.
or whatever the name was.
Her name
It's
was
the
Beth.
specialty drink.
Her name
It's-
was Robert
it's-
Paulson.
Yeah, it's the child's name
This
is the
is so
specialty
wrong.
drink and they're always lit on fire.
What? Why
Oh,
is
look,
this
a
happening
vendor.
right now?
Ooh, I like the comment. Somebody said that a bar called Burning Baby would be a heavy metal bar. I agree.
There we
Nice.
That
go.
would
Yeah.
be good. That would be
Metal
good.
street punk, yeah.
But I mean, yeah. Oh, one time I went to a Rammstein concert where they exploded baby heads.
But were they on fire?
They had laser eyes coming out of them, and then they
How big
were.
was the laser
Why
spot?
is Ion's camera not embiggened right now?
Oh, kitty.
Oh, he's got a belly. Billy, Billy,
Aw.
Billy.
Oh,
How many cats are in that room?
That's
there's
just one.
many
Look at
cats.
his tail.
She's got a candy corn tail. Look at her tail.
Aw,
That's
cute.
so cute.
What's the kitty's name?
Samhain.
Samhain?
Perfect.
Yeah. We
By the
call her
way-
Belly though. That's her nickname.
I was gonna say that cat's name is Belly.
Because I happen to be real Ghostbusters old. Always
I own
John
all of
Clint.
that
They
series.
had a character on Real Ghostbusters, one of the bad guys called Samhain,
Yep.
because they thought that's how it was pronounced.
That was a great show.
Yeah, Samhain, Samhain.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, and I've seen other people who see the word Samhain, and I mean, you know, the Celts, the Welsh, the whoever, they're vindictive spellers, but like people look at the word Samhain,
The Welsh especially.
the Welsh especially. You want
Oh
vowels?
my god.
We keep our vowels and our consonants separate.
You gotta earn them.
You gotta earn it.
You
Like
just,
to buy a vowel.
you just have to understand that they hate the letter H.
Yeah, two N's and one Y, and it's not where you think.
Okay, so now I'm going to actually try to read
Good job.
the
Bring it back.
suggestions.
Bring it back.
That's right. The suggestions for the magic word for Brooke to choose from. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with, I guess, we have creature feature.
That's what my dad calls me.
Weaponized dragon. We have lichen. That's what I'm going to call you from now on.
I'm not kidding. That's what my dad calls me.
That's what I'm going to call you from now on.
I love it.
Goofus.
Okay, nice. Okay.
Full
we
circle.
have Bumpkinhead
Aw.
and Coolie Spookies.
Aw,
Which is, by the way,
cute.
technically a typo, and I correct it later.
A what?
There was a typo. I correct it later.
Oh, okay. We
Don't forget.
Would anyone have
braces?
noticed?
Nice. Throwback to what we were talking about. Okay, cool.
and Eyeful
Nice.
hairpiece. Oh, it's supposed to be Kooky Spooky. I see.
I
Okay.
can't.
We have Pumpkin Patch, and then the eyes have it. It's kind of funny.
That's cute. I like
Let's
that.
see. Smonster Pumpkin.
Smonster.
Wilson.
Oh,
I hate that movie.
Yeah.
I'm still mad about it. Still mad.
no.
So mad.
Oh no.
I don't.
What? She waited like 2 seconds.
Oh,
and
it
got
triggered
pregnant
you.
by a dentist. Come on.
Eyes and teeth.
I don't like that one. Yeah, I regret that one.
Okay.
You're like, take it back.
Never mind.
Hair plants.
Here, that's cute.
I
That's
actually
cute.
do like that one.
That's cute.
I thought that person was very clever.
You did you?
And then we have the prom night. And we have Burning Baby. And we have, I can't even say it without laughing. And we have Any Size.
Any size plant, right? That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Any size
Exactly,
plant goes in the
yes.
goes in the hole.
Just like prom night.
By the way, just
Just
in
like
regards
prom
to
night.
prom night,
Just like prom night.
in
Full
regards to
circle.
prom
Can we
night,
just put
I
those
just
together
wanna
and do
point out-
any size?
Any size on prom night? What?
What? No.
Depends on how fun your prom was.
And of course, banana sugars.
Oh gosh.
So
I went to an art school. My prom was wild.
let's see.
Ooh, I want to hear stories.
I don't understand where this one came from, Amanita, but we do have banana snorkels too.
Nice.
What?
You don't want that up your nose. Trust me.
Ooh.
Don't put bananas up your nose.
I've had
Yeah,
bananas
so-
come out my nose before.
Ew.
Now it's
Why?
exactly like prom night.
Whoa. Okay, I need to hear your story.
This
Can
story-
we have like a whole other live session where we just talk about awesome
Morbid
stories?
what I was
prom
gonna
night?
say- in regards to that and other expressions that I have picked up, I want to point out that Baroness Dorian, their vocabulary is a social disease.
What?
Their your vocabulary is contagious.
It really is.
Earworms?
I
It's just
mean,
her phrasing.
It
Got it.
it
it.
spreads slowly and insidiously.
You don't even know until it starts coming out of your mouth, and you're just like,
See, look at that. Like Brooke was very careful to not say things out loud because YouTube. I appreciate that. Nobody else here can do it.
Hey, we're more than an hour.
it's
into
very
the show.
hard.
Please
I can
stop
do it
paying
because I don't say
attention.
anything.
Wait, what the fuck did somebody say wrong?
I hate you, Count Morbid.
It's
I know.
widely known that once you're an hour in, they stop paying that close of attention.
Oh, we
That's
are
why-
definitely
it's
an
past
hour
8:30.
in.
That's in the fine
So-
print.
Yes. Okay. So, Brooke, it is up to you then. What is the winning magic word for this evening?
I really enjoyed the conversation that the morbid conversation that came off of Burning Baby. So that'll be, and I think
Burning
that'll raise
Baby.
eyebrows.
Said.
I think that'll raise eyebrows, and they'll be like, "Burning Baby, what is that about?" They'll come and
They'll have to go back and watch the
rewatch,
show.
and
Yep.
yeah, they'll just be like, "Where? Why?"
Why?
Why?
Magic word.
Bird.
How did this
Can-
happen?
Can we just type her name was Judy in the?
Her name
I mean,
Awesome.
yes.
There's a lot of grunts happening.
We have fun here.
A lot of like, ooh, ooh.
Yes.
Regret.
So,
Oh no!
Regret noises are happening.
Instant regret.
Prom night.
Prom night.
Sorry, I had to.
Wow. I'm just like any size prom night and her name was Judy. What? I'm like,
What?
Instant regret.
so I feel like somehow strangely all of these things can be connected together to make like a
100%.
one shot Twitter story, right? Like 250 characters. That's it, like beginning to end. This is terrible. Okay, so for those of you watching at home or who may not otherwise know, what in the heck is happening right now? So this is the magic word, burning baby. Thank you, everybody. Now I get to say that. So, Morbid.
You want a
Best part of
cute
the night.
pumpkin? You gotta say burning baby.
So yeah, that's right. So if you would like to be entered to win this week's prize, which is this amazing little hand sculpted pumpkin with glowy eyes and an air plant for hair made by Brooke.
But not that air plant.
Yeah, not that.
That one was ejected. It was not accepted.
That air plant was clown shoes. Yeah.
All you have to do is enter the magic word into the comments, magic word being burning baby, which is going there in the ticker, into the comments after the show, only on YouTube, not on Facebook, not on Twitch, and wait, of course, till after the show, not in the live stream comments. And you guys have 1 week to get those in. And then if you would like your additional 2 possible entries as well, then you can join our Patreon at any level and you will be automatically entered to win any drawing that we do. And you can also join our YouTube channel, which will get you another entry for a maximum possible total entries of 3. And then I would actually also remind everybody that our special offer for joining our Patreon this month is to get one of these cool cup holders for your Ren Fair cup that were handmade by Dame Ocean Mist, and they have little straw holder, which I personally very much
That is
appreciate.
really
It is to keep the
cute.
bugs out of your cup. Yes. So if you join, you will also joiner upgrade, actually, you will also get one of these cool cup covers. And then I think with that said, okay, this banner can go away now, actually. Judy,
I
you
mean,
can go away now.
if you don't want bugs in your cup, I guess.
I mean, protein.
Yeah.
You need one of those bubble tea straws.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to fit a box beetle up in it.
If it's booze, you can demand the bug give it back.
I saw somebody drink a bee once.
No, you didn't.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hey, wait until you hear about Baby Bell margaritas.
Oh, true that.
Those are a delicacy.
Baby Bell margarita. You need a fat straw, though.
Yeah, you need a boba straw. So with that said, though, Brooke, is there anything else that you would like to say to everybody before we let you go this evening?
It was a pleasure being here. Thank you for inviting me again.
Nice.
Yes,
And I
Thank
hope to see you guys at the night
Night
market.
market, I know, right? I'm liking.
I will send you all the terrifying messages.
Yes,
formulating
in
the
supportive
plan of
ways.
possibly doing the night market with. So that sounds fun. Okay, then we will let you go. And yes, bid you adieu. Good evening.
Burning babies.
Burning babies.
Bird. Bird. Okay.
Okay, so wow, oh my gosh, you guys. So it's basically 9 o'clock. Brooke was here for a long time, and that was many, many laughs.
We do what we want.
Yes.
So
we
much
do.
for that agenda.
What? No,
That was on the agenda, Flora.
The agenda does list hijinks. So
Agenda's perfect.
we're now moving on to malarkey.
Perfect.
No, we are not moving on to malarkey. We are
You wanna
moving
bet?
on to yes. Okay. No, we are moving on to the Hedge gathering in 2 days on Friday at the Afterglow. So because instead of doing first Friday, we're doing the last day of the month, because the first Friday of October, I will be down in Stormy's old stomping grounds.
Yay!
I know, I'm gonna miss you though. I won't get to see you when I'm down there.
I know.
That's sadness.
Definitely be out there for all the events next year.
Yay! Well, that's good. But yes, so speaking of Hedge things, then I guess I kind of wanted to let you guys talk a little bit about the Hedge gathering on Friday, since that's what's coming up. And anybody out there in the audience is, of course, welcome to join us on Discord for the Hedge gathering. But you guys, this is the part where you normally talk amongst yourselves while I go look for an article. So you guys talk amongst yourselves. That is your topic. Yes. And
I'm going to be in a hotel in Chehalis waiting for the thing on Saturday.
You can probably still find your way into the Hedge from a hotel.
Probably. I have to write a paper first.
I mean, it
because
does,
that's
like,
my
have a
life
little
now.
Portal. I can't speak to the rest of what you said.
Oh, I have a paper to write first.
I don't have anything directly.
I'll send Lauer into the Hedge.
I don't have anything directly related to the Hedge, but I do have creepy fate fashion.
Hey, can I send Lauer into the Hedge?
I mean,
you want him back?
Yes.
Deposit 1 Lauer. Return to me 1 Lauer.
Yeah, you have to write Dorian like a valet slip.
There's only a small chance that we're going to lose him in a city. Cities.
I'll write Dorian on his arm.
Yeah,
you'll write Dorian on his arm.
If lost, return 2.
You have to get Dorian
on the inside of his shirt. So
yeah, Dorian gets a claim ticket, like at Hat Check or Coat Check. For Lauer.
I mean, I'm just hoping that somehow our troop will be able to actually open the gate this time.
Have you tried blowing on it?
Did you try turning it off and turning it back on?
No,
I'm just
that's
saying.
right, you guys. So what
Was
kept
it plugged
you from getting
in?
through last time with it? Didn't you have the Eris wand and stuff like that?
Did you say air swan?
He did.
Eris wand.
He did.
Eris wand.
Arwina was convinced that there's a spell needed, but I'm not so sure we have everything we need to open the door.
How many wedges are left that we need to find still?
There's one.
Hmm. Well, I checked my pockets and
Which
I don't
one?
have it.
Which seasonal wedge is missing? That's a
Yes.
good question.
Like hidden wedge heels or?
Not actually sure.
Well, it's I think we call them wedges because they look like the pie pieces from.
Yeah,
something
from a Trivial Pursuit game.
in the table of seasons, if you will.
So
down in the
satisfying
Grand
when you
Hall.
put that pie piece in.
I don't know. It took me like 3 tries.
It's the only reason I like Trivial Pursuit is putting those pie pieces in.
I don't know what that's in reference to.
Trivial Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuit, the game.
I know the game, but I guess I don't remember
Do
that
you?
much. No, apparently. I mean, I know of it. I guess
Clearly not.
No. Every
Like,
time
the
you
whole
get
point of
like
the
a
game
correct
is
answer
the-
in a certain, you get pie pieces.
In the
you get wedges.
category, you get that colored, whatever color the category is, you get the colored pie piece. You're trying to
It-
complete
it
your
keeps-
pie.
It keeps
The
your
important thing I
score
remember-
slash.
The thing I remember the most is my family won't play with me anymore.
Yeah, me
This
neither.
guy can die from that surprise.
Trivial Pursuit and Scrabble. I'm
I don't know.
alone.
Maybe if we played like some sort of nerdy one, I'd do okay. Ish.
I was just playing the regular one.
So-
But it's from like 1977 or something, so some of the information's old.
They had
1980
less
or-
information back then.
No, this information's just changed. Like Pluto, not a planet. Stuff
It
happens.
is so a planet.
Ben Affleck has
Oh.
finally played Batman. So
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Have y'all heard about what Ion just said? Because it's amazing.
one of the questions is about who on this
Which
list
of the
actors-
following actors has never played Batman? And all the choices were Kristen Bale, George Clooney, Ben
Val Kilmer.
Affleck,
and
Michael
and-
Keaton.
Val-
Like
Yeah,
like
Ben Affleck has
everyone,
finally played him.
everyone on the options had by now played Batman. So there was no answer.
Well, there was then. Now
There was
there's no
then.
answer.
By the way,
It's like
so-
when you select an answer in a multiple choice test, and it's like, no, your answer was wrong. It was actually the one you chose.
So last week,
This is why I don't test well.
yeah,
Mhm.
Why are you showing us your laundry?
because last week,
Why?
because last week this looked like this.
Are you hoping for a brownie badge?
And now it looks awesome.
Oh, it does.
There, that's
Are-
all he wanted.
Spooky.
Oh, go you!
Sorry, is this the section where we golf clap?
Yeah.
I didn't know if there was more purpose to it. Like, and I'm making
No,
them on
no,
Etsy,
it was-
or
And it's funny because like I did this horribly expensive, complicated tie-dye resist thing you can get at Joann's.
did you have
And-
more hair?
I did.
At one point in his life.
Like recently?
No, also last week. Also last week I had, stormy hair.
I feel like you missed a spot.
I think that's just the
Well, I was
receding
excited for
hairline.
2 seconds to like maybe. Okay, wow. These
I do have
articles
a
are just.
scar.
I can't pass this up. I don't even know how you
Uh-oh.
guys are going to choose between these 2 topics.
Well, choose them
I'm
both.
just saying.
We're looking at his head crack right now.
Yeah, well, we're about to talk about butt cracks, so I'm not sure it's gonna.
Hell
Same thing.
Right on track, right on schedule. tonight.
There are times where it pains me where I have the perfect
Perf.
put down
yeah.
slam on somebody, and it's me.
Yeah, it's you.
Because like I had something popping in my head that I would have said about anybody else.
Why
Well,
is
I was
it
gonna say
always
so. That's
me?
what's wrong with you. But
Yeah.
Article number 1.
I was
No
dropped on my head.
happy ending for driver downed by dildos.
What?
Huh.
I'm sorry. Can
Like
you read
he
that
was
one
like
more time?
impaled, like Final Destination style.
I think they just all dumped on him.
No happy ending for driver downed by dildos.
Downed is such an interesting word choice.
No,
Right.
I think Aladdin's onto something in that this is the porn parody version of Final Destination 2.
Versus the chess grandmaster anal bead conspiracy.
Okay, that
Yes,
one's gonna be better.
I was talking about that the other day.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Ion, please start the timer. If
The
your
first
vote
one
is
is
not
to
gonna
hear
be
the
as
driver
cool.
downed
Okay.
by dildos, press number 1. And if your vote is to hear the chess grandmaster anal bead conspiracy, press number 2.
I would like
It's
to
an
point
easy
out.
choice, guys.
I would like to point out that the audience members have an opportunity to pick the number 2 for a butt article.
What?
Like,
Oh,
you know
God.
she did that on purpose.
Oh man!
come on,
that was a terrible joke. No.
Welcome to the Count Morbid show.
You know number 1's going to be predictable and not as entertaining as you think. Number 2 is going to be hilarious, and we're going to miss it, and I'm sad.
You're all
You have to
picking
read
the
number two,
wrong
too.
answer out there, all of you.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell. If we don't do number 2, I'll tell you guys about it.
But it's not as funny.
I'm just saying I can't Google that.
I mean, you could.
Yeah,
I've
No.
never tried
Within
doing
your
an incognito one.
capabilities.
I've Googled this.
You can't vote for both, Cobble.
This is how democracy fails.
What? No.
The timer has elapsed.
I'm
timer has
disappointed in
elapsed.
each and every one of you. Wear your shame.
Dorian. Okay. So, number 1, no happy ending for a driver downed by dildos.
No happy ending for any of you.
It could have been a happy ending if you tried harder.
Oh. Okay. Here, I just.
Wow, they have to
what?
like tow his whole car.
Yeah. So here we go. A box of adult toys caused a road accident in KwaZulu-Natal on Saturday. Media response paramedics rushed to an accident scene on the N2 near Ballito. The emergency service said a car driving behind a vehicle transporting the toys was hit by a full box and crashed.
That's it. That's the whole story, guys.
That's the whole box, huh?
Proud of yourselves.
It
That's
could have
what
been
you
anything.
picked number 1. You picked wrong. You chose poorly. You turned into an old person and died in front of a Nazi blonde woman.
Pictures of the accident scene showed some of the toys lying on the road. Reports from the scene indicate that a vehicle was traveling behind an LDV towing a trailer when a box of sex toys allegedly flew off the trailer.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Huh.
How else did it get off the trailer?
Allegedly.
It was hurled.
Cops arrived at the
Loofahs.
scene and placed a box of dildos to frame the driver.
Yes, hitting the car behind. The vehicle was struck, lost control, and crashed. There needs to be a comma in this sentence because otherwise it reads
You
like
need a
this.
comma.
The vehicle was struck, lost control, and crashed. Like, what? No, there should be a comma right here. No serious injuries were reported. That is the end of that article.
Well, then we have time.
Poorly.
So,
Where
So
Otherwise,
your
you
shame.
feel shame.
so some debris hit their windshield. They freaked out way too much and then crashed.
Yep.
Maybe they crashed trying to avoid the debris hitting their windshield.
Why would you try to avoid a tiny box flying towards you?
Because
Well,
who says it was
I mean-
tiny? And because it would probably
But it's
bring
As
much
a
smaller than a
driver-
coat hanger.
I can see startle, I guess.
because you don't know what it is.
Yes.
Maybe? Okay, Chess Grandmaster Anal Bee Conspiracy that's happening right now. Explained. Here we go. I should not look at that game. Okay, the modern day world of championship chess isn't just long games and arcane openings. Hold on. Yes, it is.
They're using magic.
Read the damn article.
Don't you tell me what to do. There's Twitch drama, robots that break kids' fingers, and now anal beads.
Nice.
What?
That's one way to win chess. Just break the apart.
I mean,
Eat shit, kid.
Robots. Robot overlords, yo.
Last week, world champion Magnus Carlsen lost to Grandmaster Hans Niemann in a stunning upset. Accusations of cheating began to fill the air. But how would the alleged cheating have been accomplished?
Yeah.
That's when the hero we all needed on Reddit rushed to fill the void and suggest that Niemann may have used a sex toy to receive a coded message that would lead him to victory.
fuck yes. Anytime I can cheat with my ass, I absolutely do.
I thought your ass was haunted.
The worst part is, as absurd as it is, he could have done it.
So it doesn't matter that the Reddit post was clearly a joke by someone extremely committed to the bit. The theory is too irresistible to ignore. It's bonkers, but just on the cusp of feasibility. Maybe that's why, a week after Niemann's unlikely win, people can't help but fixate on the fact that he vowed to play matches naked if that's what people needed. That is what I need to see to convince myself that he wasn't naked chess, naked international chess. That is what I want to see.
Chess. Strip chess.
It would
Bend
be
over and
so
pause.
gross.
So Hans had an unreasonable amount of computer level accuracy in his chess games in this tournament at 96%, which is much better than the highest rated person ever of Magnus. So
what you're saying is he clearly had to use vibrating anal beads to win.
I don't know, guys.
It's
this
plain
kinda
as
sounds like
day.
this sounds like it would have been a real pain in the ass, though.
This Reddit user is a modern day Sherlock.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Hey, if it leads to naked chess, I'm in.
but if you haven't been following the chess world's latest drama, let me break it up and break it all down. This was the question on everyone's mind when
They totally missed out getting to the bottom of it. They could have.
Just let me read. This was the question on everyone's mind when the 19-year-old managed to knock out the 5-time world champion at the $500,000 Sinkfield Cup in St. Louis, Missouri last week. The two had never played before, and Niemann was clearly the weaker and less experienced player. Plus, he was playing as black. The two...
So it must have been butt beads.
I mean, they thought it was weird that there were bees they couldn't find somewhere in the room.
Okay.
The two faced off 3 days into the tournament on September 5th, with Carlsen making an early mistake and Niemann managing to force him into a difficult endgame. A Grand Chesteur reports that a counter with his bishop on turn 13 turned out to be an especially devastating reply. Things continued downhill until Carlsen eventually lost time. It might have just been left at that, an ingenious streak of creative play by Niemann and some unfortunate lapses by Carlsen, with both continuing on in the tournament as normal. But the world champion instead took it to Twitter to cast a shadow of potential foul play over the entire affair. "I've withdrawn from the tournament," he wrote, to the shock of everyone. A notorious YouTube clip of European soccer coach, what is a professional messy boy? What is that?
I
You don't know. I'm
desperately,
not
it's
gonna
not,
tell you.
it's not going to be what I want it to be, and
I
that's
will tell
disappointing.
you when you're older.
I want to always remember Lolly saying, "What's a professional?"
Let's see, how far into the stream are we? What time is it? You can watch it any day, anytime.
Okay.
Jose Marino saying, "If I speak, I'm in big trouble," was attached. For his part, Neiman said he was prepared for the Champions line of play because he had fortuitously previewed a version of it used in a 2018 match earlier that day in preparation for the match. Allegations of cheating started to make their way around the chess subreddit and social media, but streamer GM Nakamura was one of the biggest names to start discussing the possibility on his platform. He primarily focused on the past instance of Neiman cheating on chess.com, something the 19-year-old admitted to. How can you cheat on chess.com?
You play against a computer.
How is
play
that
the
cheating?
other person's, you play the other person's moves, and it replies with the computer.
I see.
Whose rating is in the 4000s, and therefore is better than any human.
Wow, what a jerk.
When you sign up for an account, you have to agree not to do that.
But he stopped short of saying anything.
She stopped saying anything.
Ever happened, own it, and downplay the accusations and the drama made for great clout fuel on Twitch and YouTube. At some point, even Felix XQCO takes XQC. What's the C? What does that C mean right there? I don't know. Anyway, tried to briefly get in on the action. Neiman later fired back in his September 6th exit interview from the tournament, criticizing Nakamura and denying anything nefarious had occurred. "I have never cheated in an over-the-board game. If they want me to strip fully naked, I will do it," he added later in the interview. He does know, though, that you can put anal beads up there and then get naked and no one will know you have an anal bead. Right?
You gotta bend over and cough.
There you go.
That's how we know that's how he's doing it.
Open up that prison wall.
Yeah, before they start the game, they have a TSA agent come and finger his butt.
Look at his hair. He definitely wants to bend over and cough it again.
Wow.
It's all an elaborate kink fulfillment.
It is. He's playing the long con.
I believe it.
He reserved his harshest words for Nakamura, on Twitter. "Hikaru plays the victim but seems to forget dedicating hours of his stream to criticize all of my interviews with frivolous insinuations," he wrote the next day. "Perhaps he deserves some blame and should take accountability for what he said. At least he has 42% more subs now." Dang. Wow. So all we have to do is make up some crazy anal bead conspiracy and we can get 42% more subs.
I'm on it.
I'm on it.
Dorian, you know you don't actually have to use the anal beads, right? You can just imply that they're being used.
Wait, what?
What? No, don't take the fun out of it for Dorian. Besides,
it's how she accused Morbid to say about prom, just like prom night.
while there's no evidence Neiman cheated, that didn't stop tons of people from speculating about how he might have. Tournaments are rigorous in their security, and it's not like you can start consulting a chess program, what Neiman had done in the past, while everyone is watching and your opponent is just a few feet away. During a Chess Bra Twitch stream, after Neiman's match, the chat offered anal beads as one solution.
Oh my God.
Canadian grandmasters Eric Hansen and Amon Hambleton started riffing on it, and a German outlet wrote the whole thing up. But one Reddit
did.
Oh, yeah. But one Reddit user took things much further and theorized that maybe anal beads were at play. How exactly? The real answer is actually elementary, dear Watson.
Of course it is.
Well, I hope it isn't, actually.
Oh man.
Science.
Actually, it's quite complicated. The shitpost actually accuses Carlson of using anal beads to cheat during his entire chess career, except for those few times when he was too drunk to feel them properly. The design for the anal bead supercomputer was eventually stolen and used against Carlson by Neiman. This is
The anal bead supercomputer.
this is it. This is the actual post. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna skip to reading that. Here we go. Magnus cheats. He always had anal beads up his butt, maybe for the past 10 years.
Obviously, it's the only thing that makes sense.
Dominating the entire field of players. There was a slight dip during the time he played Caruana because he was so drunk he couldn't feel the vibrations well and ended up losing a game. His team decided to turn the vibrations to max, and that's how Magnus survived the encounter.
His
Why
team
was
is in
he
on
so
it.
happy?
What?
Recently, Magnus realized the anal bead supercomputer design he created had been stolen. Of course,
Oh,
he couldn't
no.
come clean about cheating, so he drummed up the excuse of being bored so he wouldn't lose the world championships to Nepo, who he suspects to have stolen the anal bead design after being humiliated in their prior contest. Magnus's suspicions were further evidenced by Nepo's performance during the candidates, as U Gotham Chess said. However, success is addictive, and Magnus decided to aim for 2,900 before retiring for good.
Well, yeah.
Little did he know, beat 2,900 being his chess score. Little did he know the real thief was the cocky supervillain Hans. Hans employed the anal bead
Hans
tactic against Magnus. Being new to use the device, however, Hans didn't know the signals he sent from his beads interfered with Magnus's device. Magnus feels unprompted vibrations on his prostate and realizes Hans stole his poop shoot stockfish and couldn't use his own.
Oh man, this article.
To be fair, this is the only explanation that makes sense.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Of course.
Again, I would like to point out that people voted for number one because they clearly don't know genius when they see it.
But couldn't use his own to retaliate, lest Hans knew that he was the true inventor of the device. That's why Magnus was uncharacteristically prone to inaccuracies and proceeded to lose the game. Afterwards, Magnus withdrew from the tournament, but not before putting out a vague tweet. While everyone interpreted it as Hans cheating, in reality, Magnus was also cheating, but can't release definite proof since he'd also be in big trouble. Case solved. Edit. I typed this in the shower, then proceeded to pass out. Thanks for the gold. Wow. Yeah, okay. But if the theory behind the anal beads could actually work, the truth is out there for those brave enough to uncover it. One thing that is true, all eyes will be on Neiman's next match if he does decide to play it naked. Do you hear that? It's the
All eyes on his brown eye.
What a way to throw off your opponent, though.
Just arrive naked.
Just stare him down.
I
Stand up to move.
Oh, did I drop something?
Oops.
Wow. It is 9:26, and I don't know that we have enough time for another article.
I feel
And
like
that
we're
one
good.
was pretty good. I feel like I just sort of want to end on that note because it's making me laugh. Woo-hoo-hoo. So I did have a couple of announcements that I had meant to make earlier in the show, so I'm going to remind you guys. But if you look in the low bar, you will find our link to the lament configuration so that you too can go give us suggestions for magical item powers.
I'm putting all kinds of weird stuff now.
Yes, actually, I might be able to just find
How
out.
many of them will have the phrase any size in them?
Or prom night.
So many.
Why?
In the hopes that someone I'm related to gets the enchanted item.
Yeah, someone unrelated to Dorian, which is when an entirely new person named Glower shows up.
What I've done. The next thing I want to remind everybody of is that we do have a Hedge game on Friday in Discord. So if you would like to join us for the Hedge game, feel free to do so. You can find our Discord also in the links that are in the low bar. You just scroll down, look for them. They are all there. Please remember to put burning maybe as the magic word into the comments after the show, you guys. And then, of course, if you subscribe to our Patreon, you will be entered, get an extra entry to get the little air plant. And then also for our special offer for this month, because you have like 2 more days to get in on that if you would like to. They come in all different colors, by the way. This is not just the color that exists. So there's a bunch of them. So yes, you will also get the little cup holder. And this weekend is the Wizard Train in Chehalis. We will be there. We will be doing wand duels while we are there. We will also have a booth where we will be selling magic wands, quill pens, and all of the awesome things that Flora is bringing, which are, what are you bringing, Flora, to put in the booth?
Everything.
All the chicken things.
All the chicken things? Yeah,
all the things.
I'm working on chicken Christmas ornaments.
Not
they're
surprised.
They're adorable.
I
Do you want to see one?
Yes. Show us an example of what people can find in our booth this
immediately.
weekend.
Oh yeah! Oh, I saw those. It's so cute.
Oh, it's like it's even got glass in it somehow. It's like
no, it's just
no. Oh no, I see. Okay.
Oh, weird. It did look like it had glass though.
It's because the string looked like it was a reflection of plastic. That was weird. That's super cute.
All I want for Christmas is chicken. I hand painted that. I'm very proud of that.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
You did a good job.
And then
can't keep good work like that all cooped up.
Oh gosh, I didn't. I totally forgot. There was one more thing that I was supposed to show you guys tonight. So, for obviously Samhain is coming up. It's October 22nd at Rutledge Farms, where we will be having a live gathering and our dumb supper. It's going to be a potluck this year, but we had a poster made, and it went out earlier on our Patreon to the patrons. But this is what our Samhain poster looks like this year.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah,
I really like it.
It's because the first year that we had a poster done. And so so I wanted to share it with all of you guys. And this was done by FAE Cafe, who is one of our patrons, but has also been a vendor here on the show, and does all of the cool, like you see the little dark black fairies that are there right next to the red
I almost tried to point to it. I guess I could.
I tried to point my mouse to it. Yes, the little black fairies, those are the ones, those are kind of their hallmark fairy style, and they do all the stickers with the little,
Oh, I've seen their stuff. I'm following them, I think.
Yeah. So
bottom jeans, boots with the fur.
Yes. So I will be, of course, filling that in with the details for Samhain. But this is what it looks like. I'm pretty excited because this is the first year that we've had a poster made for this particular event. So. And thank you. Yay. Thank you so much, Ingvi. And with that said, I guess that brings us around to the end. Hit the like and subscribe button if you guys had fun with us tonight. And we will see you hopefully next week. I do want to put a little bit of a qualifier there because next Wednesday I'm supposed to be leaving to take the land dragon all the way down into the Kingdom of Pacifica to the Las Vegas Ren Fair. And that means we may or may not have a show. I will probably try to do it from the road. a la Silver Path, and but no
Hey.
guarantees.
Wait,
But-
does that mean does that mean we get Princess Ion?
It might mean that you get Princess Ion. Yes. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Yes, and hopefully we will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Morbid.
My shirt is amazing. Go away. Go away.
Hello and welcome to FAE Productions. We hope you enjoyed our show with your host, Fairy Princess Ollie. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you had fun with our FAE crew. Don't forget to click that little bell icon to get notifications of upcoming shows. And if you're looking to support your fellow FAE, fly on over to our Patreon, links below.